automatically use the previous one unless it can't. So we'll find out now.
What does it go to this page for?
Because that's what you put in. It links that page somewhere else.
How do I change that? Where do I get rid of
We're
that?
live. You can check. So when you enter the streaming details, you enter the URL, stream key, and the RTMP URL, the stream key, which is what it needs to stream, and then you enter in a third URL, which is just the destination.
So that's coming from Restream?
That's coming from YouTube.
No.
Sorry. That's coming
We
from
encoded
Zoom.
this URL in Restream.
That's coming from Zoom.
We have to give it a different thing.
Yeah, you can do that every time you start. So you can have it published somewhere else. It's just all that is doing is opening a web page for you.
Right. So what is the right web page it should open? So I don't have to go there every time. So I can just I never have to look at it again.
No,
I don't want to do it every time. That's the opposite. I want to never look at it again.
I think you're miss. I'm not explaining this particularly well. Every time you start a stream in Zoom to Restream or to anywhere, if it's brand new, you will probably use the same RTMP URL, which is the location. The stream key will change because that's a secure password effectively. In Zoom, it wants a third bit of information from you, which is just called the streaming URL or destination URL. I can't remember what they call it.
So we can fix that in Zoom.
You can fix that in Zoom. You could put whatever you like in there. You could type in
Well, let's do that now because I don't like this. So let's figure out the better way to do it.
You could type in CNN.com if you wanted to.
So how would I? What's the purpose of that URL? What is?
So it opens the streaming page, so you can see the stream. So ideally, you put in the URL of the streaming page, but the only purpose that serves is to open it for you.
Okay, so what would be the correct URL to put in there?
Whatever the streaming page is, which changes every time.
So it changes every single time. Why is that?
Because it's a new page every single time.
But if Utopia, if YouTube would put a little live thing on Utopia University, that would be a great page to send it to. But they don't.
You could send it. You could send it to that. The only that field in that screen is only pertinent to you. No one else gets it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't get broadcast. All it's doing is when you hit live in Zoom or whatever it says, when you hit go live, it's just opening that web page you put in there for you.
For no purpose.
For no purpose, pretty much. So whenever I do it,
so how do I change that in Zoom?
You can't. It's what part of the information they want when you go live.
So it's permanently that.
Yeah. So I just type in anything. BBC.com, CNN.com, YouTube.com, whatever, because I've already got it open normally.
I see, because you have to do that every time in Zoom. I have to get the new Restream key.
Correct, yeah.
Understood.
So it wants those, sorry if I'm not explaining that well, but it wants those three bits of information.
Except it didn't do that this time.
No, it already had it saved. Because this is the same meeting, it already had it saved. So it's going to retry the previous settings. And if that doesn't work, then it'll ask you to put in the new ones, which is the problem we were having at the beginning.
Okie dokie. I think I understand. All right. What's next? All right. So I open up a Zoom meeting. Christina and I get ourselves ready. Mm-hmm. I hit more custom live stream service.
Yeah.
Also have the Restream IO. It's going to ask me for the URL, the key, and what destination website, useless destination website to send it to. I'm going to fill those things in from Restream.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit OK, and then it'll start streaming to Restream. So Christina and I are still not live, but it is live streaming to Restream. Then we go into Restream and click my YouTube account, her YouTube account, my TikTok account, her TikTok account.
That's exactly that. Now you might find that those accounts are on by default, so just make sure I do that. So when you hit go live in Zoom, you're live everywhere. You know, it's one click to go live. But you could also check you're in Restream and then go in Restream and activate everything that way. It's either or.
Right. So we can kind of get ready, make sure everything's working, and then turn them all on.
Correct. Yeah. And that, you know, that is probably a better way of doing it. I've never thought about doing it that way. That is probably a better way of doing it.
All right. So we've got YouTube set up. We think that's working.
Should we stop this live stream?
Sure.
I need you to do that.
I'm just confused as to why it's not, why wouldn't it show up on my YouTube channel?
That is, yeah. I'll have a little look. See if I can find any reason for that. See if it is now, actually. It should show up under that live button. That is exactly where it should show up.
Nope.
So that is there's a mystery to me. That is possibly a what if you were to click customize channel? Okay, that's not what I'm looking for now. Deep in there.
Is my channel URL. Links to TikTok. There's nothing. Nope. Okay. No settings that would make sense. Okay.
Ah, so to answer your question, here you go. If I search, here's my, I can't see my own camera here. Okay. So if I search Utopia University and I scroll down, can you see that's...
Let me stop sharing here because now you're in a tiny little box.
That's your logo.
Yeah,
it's got a little light. It's got a little live thing around it.
Yeah, on the phone it worked. I worked on my phone. That's how I got.
No, but it's letting me know that you're live right now.
Right.
So it is.
So on the phone it works, but on the computer it doesn't work.
Yes, but I also get an indication that you are currently. So if I was scrolling through, your complaint a second ago was you would never know if you were live at any point, and this tells me that you are.
Yes, but not on.
Well, that's correct. Yes.
Not on here, and I'm pretty sure not on the TV version of YouTube.
Oh, well, I can tell you that now.
Are we live now?
We are live, yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, okay. So it says live right there. Then I watch one of my videos. It does not say live on the video, but it says live on the here. Oh wow, that's ugly. Yeah, YouTube is just not, it's just not a good, I mean, physically you can live stream, it's just not a good place for it. The application isn't built for it.
If I search you on YouTube on the TV, I've got two recent entries from Utopia University. One was a live stream 9 minutes ago, and the other is the live stream right now, and it says right over that live. Your logo doesn't say it, but the results do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, YouTube's not a very good platform to promote live content creators. It's a very distant second choice to TikTok.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get Restream connected to TikTok.
Right. Let's close this stream and then let's have a deep and meaningful about TikTok.
I think maybe we should both take a drink first before we.
It is coming up to that time.
All right. So what are we doing here?
Just kill the live stream. So go to Zoom and just do stop live stream.